going down in this motherfucking Swisher House, huh? With my nigga Michael 5,000 motherfucking wine. Well, it's the Mr. Slim Thug, the Flow Pro Show rocker. I got a dropper on choppers and a bad bitch and Knickerbockers. I just walk through that pipe and look more tight than your daddy. Piece of chain, pinky ring, I'm gripping grain in my caddy. That big black boss got so much clout to blind your family in Waco. Make a hoe say, uh-oh, I think you better get Mako. Take no shit about who I'm with. Swisher House be my spouse. I break boys out when I open my mouth. From the north and the south.
Michael Watts, Swisher House.
Alright, check it out. It's Michael 5,000 Watts, representing for Houston, Texas. And right now, you're in tune to Southern Currensy TV on your screen right now.
What's good, everyone? This is Currensy with Southern Currensy Entertainment. We're chilling over here at REBAR Club over here in H-Town. Chilling here with fucking Michael 5,000 Watts out of Swisher House. What's good, man?
That's all good, man. Thank you, man. We out here in 3rd Ward, man. The historical 3rd Ward out here in Houston, Texas, man. There's no other place like this out here in the whole city, man. But, you know, I'm feeling good, man. You know, just out here just taking a break from my set, man, and just gonna do it, you know.
All right, well, shit, like before, like, obviously, you know, you've done a lot of things all the way up to this point right here. Like, before you actually got into it, like, when you decided, like, when did you actually decide that, like, hey, I'm gonna do these tables, and then, like, it was more of, like, just a hobby, you know, more than just a hobby?
I mean, honestly, man, I just feel like when it comes down to DJing, I feel like this is what I'm really just destined to do, really. I've been doing this stuff since I was like 14, and ever since I've seen the first person that really mixed and stuff like that, I really knew that's what I wanted to do. I know I really want to be involved in music and DJing. So it was like, for me, it's just like, this is what I'm here to do.
Cool. You know, anybody that inspired you, just like, you know, music that you listened to when you were like younger?
Exactly, man. With me coming up from, man, the old school generation and stuff, one of the people that has inspired me was Jam Master Jay back in the day. There's a lot of DJs that inspire me. Like one person that inspired me a lot that a lot of people don't know of in the South is DJ Rectangle, and he's like a heavy mixtape DJ. He's from the West Coast, and he's like one of the people that when it come down to doing mixing and turntablism, he takes it to a whole completely different level. So instead of just like hosting mixed CDs like other people did, this dude does a hell of a mixing job. So, you know, he's one of my inspirations also.
Like back in the day, as everybody knows, especially all of us that, you know, came from Houston, you're like one of the main DJs other than like DJ Screw.
Yeah.
You know, back in the day, you know, you came up from the north side doing your mixtapes and stuff, you know, and everybody was like digging it. Just tell us, like, how was it back in the day, like at that point in time when like it was you and Screw like just head to head, you came putting out Screw music?
You know what? Actually, man, it was so much more fun when Screw was alive, man, because we actually had like a little competition, rivalry type of thing. So whenever you have a competition, it's rivalry, man. That always brings the best out of you. You can't when you're under pressure like that, you can't slack or nothing like that. You're always pressured to do your best. So I feel like that's when our best work came out then, you know.
Do you do like a lot of different producing for different artists or just mixtapes?
You know, the main thing I do a lot of DJing and mixtapes. Well, I do a little bit of stuff for everybody, man, because like, you know, as far as doing production and work for other people, man, I've done work for a whole lot of big people. Like I've done work for like Lil Jon, Lil Wayne, Birdman. I actually did a rock project with Korn. I did a Japanese project for the Teriyaki Boys. Of course, I did a whole lot of hosting for like a lot of the Southern groups, like the Legends, 8-Ball, MJG. I did work for David Banner. Of course, the whole Swish House camp, you know, like Slump Thug, Paul Walker, and stuff like that, Mike Jones, you know, and just keep it going, man.
So you know, even reach out to you know, the Midwest, the both of the Harley or something.
Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly, man. I just love good music. It doesn't matter where it's from or really who it is, man. As long as it's good music, man, that's all I mean. That means the most to me. You know what I mean?
Was there like anybody that you actually like, you know, worked with that you would just say is like it was just it meant a lot for just that their presence to be there to work with?
Wow, it's crazy, man. Like a lot of people that I work for, I actually the way I normally work, I'm not actually in there with the art, you know, especially if I'm doing like a Swish House remix to that project. I really gotta isolate myself and totally focus on that project, and I can't do that with somebody else there in the room with me. So, yeah. But it's a couple people that I have did recording engineering for that I really enjoyed. Like Chameleon, when I used to do recording with him, he was like one of my favorite people I love to work with because he's one of the people that always will bring out something creative. You know what I mean? He was that that person that was always you can bring something different out of. Another person I loved working with from the old Swish House was 50/50 Twin.
Yeah.
If you ever remember him, you know his style was always different from everybody else's. You know, and if it feels something out of the box I wanted to do, I know that average people wouldn't really feel it. Twin would just totally murder it and kill it. So he was like another favorite person I love working with.
So, in the life of Michael Watts, like, what's on your daily basis, like, your agenda for Michael Watts?
It just depends, man. Like, mainly on the weekends, I do a lot of traveling, DJ. And I really don't stay dedicated to a club. I'm really at like a different spot, like literally every week. You know what I mean? For me, I really choose to do that because number one, you never get bored, and number two, you're always learning something. So I try to always stay on the road, and plus, I can always break out stuff in different markets. So that's a whole lot of fun for me. So, and the average day, I normally take Mondays off. So for y'all on Mondays, that don't mean call me. That means I'm taking the day off. I'm not fucking with you, okay? It's my day, not y'all, okay? But nah, man, and I spend a lot of time with my family and shit too. So you know what I mean. In the middle of the week, it's a lot of recording, and the weekends is party DJ. You know what I'm saying?
I guess for like years, some could like say they agree with this, you know, this statement. It's like a lot of people think that like hip hop in particular is dead, especially like in the South. Nobody's really like holding their own right now compared to what it was like 10 years ago. I mean, do you agree with that statement, or do you think?
No, I think what's happening is like the oversaturation. The oversaturation is dying right now because at one point, you know, everybody that had a freaking CD burner raps. You know what I mean? And what it is, man, it's going back to the art of quality, man. And a lot of people aren't sitting around there and taking that bullshit. You know what I mean? A lot of people, man, they oversaturate the game just because they got the money to put into it. They feel like people should play that shit. You know what I mean? And I think that what it is right now, people in hip hop and really that consumers, they're just not taking this shit no more. You know what I mean? Consumers want what they want. You can't brainwash them anymore. You know? So it's not like everybody was on before, and right now, shit, everybody's not gonna be on right now. You know, there's a lot of people that's still out here eating pretty good too. You know what I mean? Like Slim Thug, Parkwalk, Chameleon. I mean, shit, Zero, Trey. I mean, these guys are still eating just as good as the guys were in the fucking 80s. You know what I mean? It's just like all the rest of these people that's oversaturating the game with all this bullshit is just not doing it. You know what I mean? It's just for art, man. You know what I mean? It's not for everybody. You know? The days of brainwashing people with your money is over with.
Yeah, you heard it from him.
Heard it from the man himself. 5,000 watts.
So pretty much, where can everyone find you these days? I know you run around going to different, you know, you got your website.
Yeah, I got a website. It's Michael 5,000 watts. I mainly been using that to do a lot of my bookings and stuff. I don't really stay dedicated to one spot where I work at. I really don't like people crashing into me because I would never get anything done. And people crashing in all day, honestly. My website is michael5000watts.com. Also, my Twitter is at DJ Michael Watts. So, at one of those two, man, you can definitely get at me, man, and doing business.
Okay. I had previously had interviewed and spoke with Big Tyke. I remember, you know, back in the day, y'all came out with Day Hell Broke a Lose, Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. Is there anything in the works when it comes to dropping another one of those classics?
You know what? We're in negotiation for doing another one right now, man. But you know, right now, I just want to make sure it's a hit. You know what I mean? Because the way things are right now, man, you can't really put no bullshit out there, man. You know, the way the state of everything is, man, your reputation is on the line, man. If I do another Day Hell Broke Loose, it's gotta pop. You know what I mean? It's kind of like the Dre Chronic. You know what I mean? If he drops another one, it's gotta pop, period. Or either you don't drop it.
Yeah, shout outs to Detox.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Watts, appreciate it. Thank you for giving us the time to actually get this interview done. And see you soon.
Good, man. It's all good.
Currensy.
What's that, boy? This Chameleon. Got a few words to say on behalf of that Swisher House, huh? What? Look. Is you a hot girl? If not, girl, can't be touching my hot spot, girl. I can't be all up in that cock, girl. I'm running with Michael Watts, girl. This is our world, but you can't tell. Just look at the ice in my bezel. My bread is green, but it ain't stale. TV's in the 600 V12 while it be swell, and I'm slugged up. The chameleon be tatted and thugged up. My money be getting all jealous. You gotta move, I can't be hugged up. They bugged up. Selective sounds, the feds is some baller blocker. Watch us, they knock us, cause we riding in candy red droppers.